Hey traders, thanks for stopping by here at thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor, and we're going to take a look at the SMH daily chart, as well as go over some of the individual components that make up the semiconductor ETF and sector here. So, first and foremost, going back to January 10th right here, we made a video for you guys, posted it on StockTwits, and it called for higher prices on the semiconductor range. If you're here on our website and you want to see the video that we did, go to the blog channel here, click there, and you'll see on January 10th the semiconductor video that we did and called for higher prices. So why did we call for higher prices on these semiconductors? Well, I'm going to keep it very simple, and basically it's because of this false breakdown setup. So what is a false breakdown setup? So what we have here is a clear level of support. You can see lots of days hitting it there, right there, here, here, and then on this day we break that support. So at this point in time, it's just a breakdown, okay? Break that support, kind of chop around, hit that support, which is now resistance, okay? And what it's supposed to do is hit this support and then get rejected and head lower. That would just be a normal breakdown behavior, okay? But what it did was it reclaimed this area on this day right here, okay? And that's why we called for higher prices, because it made a false breakdown, okay? So here's the breakdown, and then what makes it a false breakdown is it reclaims that level of support. And it really helps that it only traded below this level for maybe 2 weeks, okay? That's what you want to see. And it didn't really go very far after that. We headed lower for about 3 days, and then we kind of headed higher straight from there, okay? So that's what makes it a false breakdown, all right? Now you're asking, okay, well, now it's already at, $95. What do I do now? Well, I still think that SMH and the semiconductors are going to head higher. I'm targeting up here near this resistance at about $98, okay? There's resistance there, there. That's where it topped out here as well, okay? So that's where I'm targeting here for SMH. It already hit our first target, which you don't really care about. But here is, if you're not already in semiconductors, we've got this resistance we just broke over today, and we did so on some heavy volume, and the day isn't even done yet, okay? There's still about 45 minutes left in the trading day at the time of me making this video. So a big volume day right here, breaking over this resistance right here, which is right around $93. So if we get a retest lower at about $93, that is going to be a good buy zone here to target $98, okay? 93 support, 98 resistance. Let's keep it simple. So now I want to take a look at some of the individual components that make up SMH, okay? TSM, okay, Taiwan Semiconductor. This is one that had a very nice earnings reaction on a false breakdown, okay? So we had this support, boom, boom, boom. We broke that support, broke over it, and then here was that earnings reaction right here on this day, on one of the biggest volumes days we've seen in several years. As you can see, it's reacting very favorably to that as it's heading higher today, okay? So I want to point out these earnings reactions are very, very important here for stocks. Just looking at the last, just to show you examples of what is possible on stocks when they react to earnings positively or negatively, okay? Last earnings reaction was back here, and you can see it was a bearish reaction, and we headed lower from there, okay? This action right here was even better as far as the trading was. We gapped up on huge volume. Look at this volume. And that was in a reaction to earnings right here. And you can see a huge breakout happened after that. We went from about $39 all the way to 45 bucks. Huge, huge gains, all right? Here's the last earnings reaction before that. Over here, big gap down, and you can see headed lower from there. So you can see these earnings reactions are very, very important here for stocks, okay? So with that said, I'm going to cover some more here. So TXN, another one that came out with earnings today, or I believe it was yesterday, but today is the reaction to the earnings. And as you can see, it's gapping up big time, closing over the previous, several weeks highs right here on heavy volume. All right, very bullish action. I think TXN is going to head higher from here. Looking for retracement as far as entries, you can enter near about $100 to $98. $100 to $98 to me is a great buying opportunity for this stock. Again, earnings, guys, earnings. And it's not about the numbers. It's not about the the revenues or the guidance or anything like that. None of that matters, okay? What matters is how the stock reacted to that earnings, okay? Because my opinion doesn't matter about earnings. I can say, oh, well, they didn't have good revenues. I don't know why the stock is heading higher. It doesn't matter why the stock is heading higher. All that matters is the stock is heading higher, and this is a very, very strong reaction to earnings, okay? The next one we're going to look at is AVGO. AVGO, and this is one that broke out today, and we've been covering it here since January 10th, way back here, where it was much lower and we were calling for higher prices. The last earnings reaction on AVGO was over here. It broke higher on earnings, and you can see nice breakout higher. And the thing with AVGO was, while the rest of the market was kind of either choppy or heading lower, AVGO has been creeping higher this whole time. All right? And now that we're seeing some strength in the market, AVGO is seeing a nice move higher as well. And today we're closing over some resistance as well. You can see it was resistance there, right here, and we're closing over that resistance today. So, and if you're thinking, oh, well, this is a topping tail, okay, well, this was a topping tail over here, and you can see a nice breakout happened over there. Same thing over here, topping tail. What happened? We traded sideways, and then we continued this breakout. All right, so what matters is it's a higher high, a higher low, higher open, and we're closing over all of these highs. All right, and if you look at the weekly chart, it looks super clean on the weekly chart. If you look right here, there's a downtrend line breaking over that. It broke over that downtrend line last week with a close over that. And just look at how clean that looks. It looks super coiled right here. And now we're breaking over that resistance. I think AVGO is set for higher prices. AVGO is another semiconductor. The next one we're going to look at is Intel. Intel gapping up over resistance. Okay, this is a level we've struggled with for months, and now we're breaking over it. We failed to break over it at this point in time, but now we're breaking over it, okay? Support is around $49. Again, earnings come out either today after the bell or tomorrow morning. But either way, the reaction to earnings is going to be tomorrow during that trading day. And I suspect it's going to head higher based off of all of the other earnings reactions we've seen on the semiconductors. No guarantees, but that's just my thoughts right there. Speaking of, we've got XLNX. This is another semiconductor. Look at it breaking out huge, on huge volume in reaction to earnings. All-time highs, guys, all-time highs. Okay, last earnings reaction was over here. And you can see it broke higher. Big move since then. Okay, big move since then. So earnings are a huge, huge factor, guys. Okay, if it heads anywhere near these highs, I think it's a major buying opportunity. Major, major buying opportunity. Probably won't get that chance anytime soon, but just a factor here in semiconductors that this sector is very, very bullish. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is MU. MU, another one with the false breakdown right here. You can see that broke over that level after breaking under it right here. Today, closing over the 50-day moving average with strength and authority. We also closed over this resistance. Here's that resistance there, 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 and we're doing it with heavy volume, guys, okay? Closing over the 50-day moving average in a while. This is what bottoms look like. Okay, this is what bottoms look like. And MU doesn't have earnings until about, I think, the 12th of February, something like that. It's not for a week or two, something like that. But that's the case here for semiconductors. I think this sector is hot. I think that it's definitely one of the places to be. It's one of the ones that I like the most out of anything in the market. So I hope that video helped you out. And now what you're looking at here is the real-time portfolio tracker that all of our members get access to. Every single trade that we take gets uploaded here to the real-time portfolio tracker. We also have our open swing positions listed on a different page that I'm not going to show you just because that is only for members only. But as you can see, the reason I'm showing you this is because a lot of people say, okay, Taylor, you make good, helpful, free content and free videos, but can you actually make money in the market for yourself and for your clients? And the answer is yes. And you can see that right here. This is 100% transparency. All of our trades are uploaded here. We don't win every trade, but we do extremely, extremely well, especially lately. We've been on a really nice tear here, and our strategy is working extremely well. So, with that said, I'd like to invite you to join us here at the Premium Membership Community. If you want to start making realistic, consistent returns in the market on a daily and weekly and monthly basis, then you have to join here at the Trading Analyst, and you're going to get access to every trade that I make here. If you've been struggling in the market, either today or this month or last month, then you have to join here, okay? If you're losing money and you're losing confidence and you don't have the knowledge to actually get consistent returns in the market, then you need to join here because we are the #1 options trading service on the planet, all right? And what you're going to get, I'm going to move my face out of the way a little bit. There we go. And what you're going to get when you join today is access to the easy-to-follow real-time trade alerts. Anytime I buy or sell a position, you get a text message in real time with precise entry and exit signals, okay? No guessing. It's not hard to follow. Super easy, all right? And most importantly, these will get you results, all right? Here are a few other trades that we've taken recently. If you were a member at that time, you would have been able to participate and make money on those trades. The next thing you're getting access to is the real-time portfolio tracker that I just showed you a minute ago. And this is our way of being 100% complete transparent with you. All right? You're going to get access to every single trade that we make. Our winners, our losers are all put up there on the real-time portfolio. You're going to see how we're making money, when we're making money, and you're going to be able to get an inside look of what it's like to be a profitable trader. Next, you're going to get access to the professional trading watch list. We cover this via video, and I send you out a text anytime there's a new video. It's all real-time information, so you can get a firm grasp of what's happening in the market right now, and you can be prepared ahead of time and know what to expect. All right? The next thing you're getting access to is the exclusive member-only videos, okay? Each alert that we send out, buys and sells, comes with a analysis video that explains the details of the trade so you can get a better understanding of our strategy, of why this target is where it's at, why the stop loss is where it's at, and get inside of my head and know exactly what I'm thinking about the trade, okay? Because a lot of other services, they just throw out alerts and they hope that you can just figure out on your own. But I don't do that. I want you to learn throughout this entire process, okay? In addition to making money, I want you to grow and get better as a trader, all right? And if you're not trying to be the next, really good trader, that's totally okay too. But these videos will give you more confidence in our alerts because you understand that there's a process and a method, a scientific method behind these trades. All right, so the other thing too is you're getting access to the full education library right here. If you're new to options, this is going to be great for you because you're going to learn how to do options the right way. How do I know we're doing options the right way? Because, simply put, we are making money in the market, and you are going to learn how to do the same thing. If you're not new to options, this is going to be a great value to you as well. We also cover our entire strategy that we use for almost 99% of our trades, and you're going to get an inside look of exactly how to be a profitable trader. And that's it. That's what you're going to get when you sign up and join today. We have a special offer that we're going on right now for the annual membership. This is the lowest price that we're ever offering here on the annual membership, only $787 for the entire year. So click here to join, and it's going to take you to the 100% secure checkout page. And once you do that, all you have to do is enter in your name, your email, your phone number, and the phone number. Make sure this is a valid cell phone number that you can receive text messages on, because this is how you receive the buy and sell alerts. Choose a password and then enter in your billing information right here. You can also check out using PayPal. Click that button and then click that button, and it's going to take you to the 100% secure PayPal checkout page. Either one you want, it's totally up to you. The option is yours. Once you do that, you're going to get instant access to everything that I talked about today. Most importantly, you're getting access to real-time trade alerts that will get you consistent results in the market that you so badly desire. So I hope that you make that decision, and I hope to see you in there. I'm looking forward to helping you grow your account on a consistent basis and helping you become a better trader. I'll see you guys in there.